Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Sonja and today we are continuing with my Summer Decorate With Me series, and today we are working on our living room. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So here is my living room, everything's taken down, ready to be wiped down, dusted, and decorated. So I like to just run a Norwex cloth, wet Norwex cloth, just to take some dust off. I dust pretty much almost every week, so there wasn't a lot of dust here, but I just wanted to have kind of a clean slate, and to be quite honest with you, take some dog hair because it ends up being everywhere on the furniture, especially the white. Duke's hair shows up quite a bit on anything white. So once I am all done dusting everything, I'm going to kind of share with you the decor that I'm pulling from and how I'm planning on decorating everything. I do stick to more earthy tones, things that you find in nature, and I am adding pops of yellow everywhere. I really did, like I said, wanted to I'll be talking about this a little bit more, add blue, but I don't think this room is a space for that. A lot of decorators online are decorating with blue, but it was not working for me. And as I mentioned before, I decorate my house the way I see fit, not necessarily what's in style. I do like to see what's in style and see if there's anything that new that I'm intrigued with, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I also don't want to spend all sorts of money on all new decor. So I am working with what I have and what I've DIY'd. So while I was wiping down furniture, I noticed that my leaves were looking a little dusty. So I went ahead and dusted them as well. Just wiped the dust off. I think we had some construction being done on our street. People were digging out their gardens and things like that. So I do find that some more dust had settled on surfaces that maybe before weren't getting as dusty as fast. If you're stopping by my channel for the very first time, like I mentioned, my name is Sonja, and on this channel I do lots of home decorating, organizing, and cleaning videos. Primarily decorating. I do sprinkle in organization and cleaning, especially at the beginning of the year when we're all into organizing and decluttering our homes. So if this is something that you are interested in watching, I would love it if you considered becoming part of my YouTube family by pressing that subscribe button, and make sure your notification bell is on as well so you get notified when I post new videos. And speaking of posting videos, not sure if you guys have seen my latest video that I posted before this one, where I had added all new summer decor into my front foyer. Make sure you check it out. If you missed it, I will have it linked down in the description box for you. So here are some of the things that I might be using in the decor. I'm going to go through it, let you know where things came from. So you can kind of see the color scheme going. Lots of greens, pops of yellow, and very earthy tones. And of course black. So over here I have this candle, Mickey shaped candle. It is a ceramic bottom. This came from Disney World. I really love the lid. I think it ties in the earthy tones that I have kind of going. And then all of the greenery that you can see here came from Dollarama, except the pepper leaves. They came from a Dollar Circle your dollar store and more. And then, so we've got the yellow. I really wanted to include some blue in my decor, but don't have much blue, and I don't think it's gonna go really well in this room. So I'm gonna just stick to greens and yellows. I might use this, I might not, but it would be the only blue thing, so I'm thinking that I might not use it. I also have these pillows that I'm considering. I've had these for a very long time, and I typically bring them out summer. Sometimes I have done it in the fall as well, because they're kind of like that burnt yellow color, so you can go for both, but I'll see if I'll use them or not. Planning on using the truck again. The bowls, the white one or this one. This was a paper mache bowl that I made on my DIY channel. This was a Dollar Tree bowl that I did like a high-end dupe with. So I made that over. This came from Bouclair. It is not ideal, but I love the look of it, but I can never find the purpose for it. It doesn't sit very well, because if you put something heavier, let's say right there, it just tips. So you pretty much have to put it right in the middle. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that. I am thinking about using this pot with that greenery. That came from Dollarama. This was a thrifted item that I upcycled. HOMESENSE, 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 HOMESENSE. So all of these came from HOMESENSE. I love the look. HOMESENSE is pretty much, I think, one of the 2 decor stores that we have that are dedicated to decor pieces. Like we've got Walmart, and we've got the Bay, and Zayre's, our grocery store, has some stuff, but just the decor stores, I think we're down to just the 2. I might be wrong, maybe there is one I'm not aware of. If you live in KW and you know of different stores, let me know. I think there's the Urban Behavior. I think that's or is it Urban Barn? I think Urban Behavior is a clothing store. Urban Barn is the decor store, but and HOMESENSE, I think that's it. Like Marshall's, a HOMESENSE type thing. So these came from Temu, and this I got from one of the companies, had sent it to me when I did tier trays. And then I got all of my thrifted lemons and limes in here, and more here. And that vase came from Michael's. It used to be just like that color, as you can see on the inside. I had upcycled it several years ago, just did like a Crate and Barrel, I think it was, dupe, and I've been loving it and using it now, whereas before it was just sitting on the shelf. So I might use that one. So this is pretty much it, and we're gonna get started with decorating. So I feel like I have come a long way with decorating my fireplace mantle. I have been doing it a little bit better. I feel like I'm not struggling with it as much as I have in previous years. Now I find I struggle with coffee table more than the fireplace mantle. But I also want to mention that I feel like I'm definitely entering more minimal decor era. I wonder if I'm going to feel the same way once fall and Christmas come, but definitely the spring and the summer I'm going more for simple, less pieces type of decor. I'm not sure why. I am not a minimalistic person, but this is what's speaking to me right now. over here on a coffee table, I have been playing around with it for a while, kind of just trying to figure out what I wanted, and you'll see how simple I end up leaving it. I really wanted to add a little bit of color to the table, but I wasn't loving how everything was turning out. I might go out and see if I can find maybe some brighter, maybe yellow, even just some colored florals that I like. I'm not a crazy person when it comes to too much floral colors. I find some of them end up looking a little bit, I don't know, tacky. Anyways, the ones we have here, we don't have Hobby Lobby, which I found the florals at Hobby Lobby are exceptional. And Michael's here doesn't have a very big selection. And even the stuff that they have, I'm not, most of the time, very crazy about. So we'll see. This might change by the time the home tour comes around as far as how my coffee table looks. So I wasn't loving any of it, so I just ended up just leaving this lantern on here now. And it does look, I think it looks good. I'm just not sure whether I am 100% in love with it. And over here, I'm going to add my picture frames back in. I like to keep this table with my family photos and then just adding a little bit of decor. There were 2 seasons where I couldn't find these photos after Christmas. I misplaced them and couldn't find them. Then when I was rearranging my craft room, yet again, I did end up finding them. So I've decided to add the punch of color here by adding the lemons and limes. And over on this thrifty table, I am adding some woven texture here and a little bit of greenery. And I just love how simple this looks. For the couches, I'm sticking with these pillows. I've been using these pillows for season after season, but I am going to bring back my yellow lumber pillows. I've had these for a long time and they've kind of traveled all over my house, but I decided, since I wasn't adding too much color anywhere else, to add them on the couch and the chairs. I can't do too much pattern on the chairs because they're all full of pattern, so having a solid simple color, it works. And then while I was setting up pillows, I realized somebody was on the couch that wasn't supposed to be, because there was a bit of a slobber on there. So I had just took the Norwex rag and wiped it down. And I'm just looking, I need some sun. Those legs are looking very white. And there you have it. I love how simple it is. Definitely a lot less decor than previous years, but I am loving it. Again, the coffee table, I don't hate it. I'm just not 100% sure that I love it. So stay tuned to see if that will change. I did go up on my staircase just to give you an whole room overview. And I love the yellow pops of color everywhere and how clean and fresh everything feels. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And stay tuned for more Summer Decorate With Me videos coming your way. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you all so much for watching.